Okay, so let's begin with nice long deep breaths, standing on your mat, hands at your heart. Start to close your eyes and deepen your breath. Think about an elevator from the bottom of your belly. As you inhale, the elevator is rising all the way towards the top of your head. And as you exhale, the elevator is slowly moving down. Take 5 more deep breaths. And what we'll do is we'll use our arms with the movement. So interlace your fingers as you exhale, pushing down, following the pace of that elevator. And then as you inhale, push your palms outwards, lifting your arms up, rising all the way to the top, going nice and slow and controlled. As you exhale, push your palms down, following the pace of the elevator, going super smooth and slow. Again, inhaling and exhaling. And incorporating your Ujjayi breathing, so that's slight closure to the back of your throat, inhaling. Exhaling. One more time. And then this time as you exhale, we'll side bend with your palms still pressing out away from your body. Take a nice deep inhale. And we're going to do the same side. So not going to the other side. And this time just take your outside leg out to the side to deepen the stretch. So it's going behind, and my front knee is bending slightly to deepen. Take a nice deep inhale, come back to center. Exhale, now go to the opposite side. As you exhale, deepen, inhale, come back to center. And then again, exhale, this time outside legs going behind, kind of like a curtsy bow, side bending. Inhale, back to center. Now you can release your hands, take your hands back to your heart, and then take your hands towards your shoulders and do nice shoulder rolls. Think like you're drawing circles with your elbows up and back, drawing with your elbows the other direction. And then gonna use your strap, taking a nice deep inhale, raising your arms up and back, opening your arms back, and you can use a towel, a belt, a tie, anything accessible so you can feel some slight resistance as you go backwards. And now we're going to do a shoulder exercise on the floor, still using a strap. So it's like we're doing Superman. Hopefully my dog won't attack my head this time. You're going to use your strap. Maybe I'll just go over here. He thinks I'm playing with him. You're going to use your strap. So just like how we had our arms wider than the shoulders, like a wide position, we're going to lift up, inhaling. Keep your toes touching on the floor. So you should feel like your upper back's working, lower back's working, tummy is tight to protect the back. And then as you exhale, lower down, but don't let your arms touch, and squeeze your arms back behind you, pulling the arms and pulling the strap closer towards you. So the chest is still slightly lifted. As you inhale, lift a little higher, and then extend out. So this can also be done without a strap. You can just visualize the strap is there. Exhale, bring it in towards you, squeezing your elbows in towards your sides like you're making a W. Inhale to that Y shape. Lift a little higher, keep the toes down. Exhale, bring your elbows to your sides like a W. And you might need to lower your head a little bit lower you're not crunching the back of your head. We'll do that one more time. Reaching, exhale, squeezing your elbows in. And maybe we're gonna sit up now because my dog's attacking my head. All right, so coming to a seated position. As you sit onto your feet, we're gonna come into a shoulder stretch. So we're gonna take your arms behind, interlace your fingers like you're clasping your palms together. If you're able to, you can straighten out the arms, reaching your palms down towards the floor. If this is not accessible for you, by all means, go ahead and hold your elbows as an option. You can also take your hands into a prayer position, palms together. That's also another more advanced pose. So choose this one, elbows or interlace. So I'm gonna choose the first option where I interlace my fingers. And leading with the heart, you're gonna bow forward towards your mat. Let your arms come up overhead towards the floor. My head's just resting on the floor as I bring my arms forward. So by doing this way, or holding your elbows, or with your palms together, we're still feeling for that shoulders pulling back, chest is forward. And you're breathing through your shoulders, letting them unwind. And then exhale to gently pull yourself up. Use your arms to help you come up back into that seated position. And then we're gonna come onto our mat, lying onto our back for bridge pose. So I find this is another great one. We've done this before last week. We'll do this one again. It's also really great for your back by doing a back bend in this supported position on the ground. So have your hands by your sides, feet are hip width or maybe a little bit wider. If you have any tightness in your hips, I recommend doing a little bit wider. Open up your shoulders, tuck your shoulder blades underneath you, create space behind your neck as well. And then as you exhale, push through your heels to lift your hips up high. And it's totally cool to just stay here and have your hands on the floor by your sides. And as you breathe, you want to think about as you inhale, we're bringing our knees forward, inwards, like we're squeezing a ball between the legs. And as you exhale, think about lifting a little bit higher. I'm going to bring my shoulders more underneath me because I feel less pressure on my neck, more work on my shoulders as I bring my arms underneath. And the last week, I showed you how you can interlace your fingers and you can also support your hands on your lower back. Another position I'm going to show you today is we're going to walk our feet a little bit closer towards your hands to the point where I'm actually able to hold my ankles with my hands. With this position, I'm actually feeling more of a deeper back bend as I'm pulling on my legs. My legs are resisting, and with that resistance, I can actually push my hips up higher. So feel free to try this deeper position if you like. Another way of getting into it is you can lift your heels so they're off the ground, tippy toe your feet a little bit closer towards you, and then ground your heels down. That's another position. You can get into it, holding on to my ankles, grounding through my heels, squeezing my shoulder blades together, lifting up my hips. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale to hollow out the belly. So we're pulling in the lower belly up and in towards the spine. And then as you exhale, go ahead and release your hands, tippy toe your feet further away so that you have more room to body roll yourself down. And I always lift my heels to body roll myself down. Careful, my puppy. And then you can go ahead and take one knee in and the other knee in to reset the spine and go ahead and do some nice circles so that you feel nice massage on your sacrum. Circles in one direction and circles in the other. So from doing a deep back bend for a long period of time, it's always good to do a twist to realign your spine. I'm going to do that by also working on the shoulders as well. So just body roll yourself back up, come into a tabletop position, and hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We're going to do threading the needle. So inhale, lift your left arm up. As you exhale, thread the needle under, coming onto my shoulder inside of the head. And I'm pressing the floor with my right hand to lift my right shoulder higher. I'm looking up towards the ceiling. Both knees are grounded. Pull the lower belly in to protect the spine. And then you can go ahead and take nice big circles with your shoulder in one direction, circles in the other option. You can also wrap your arm behind for a bind, touching the top thigh. So by doing this, you're also working on that rotator cuff by rotating your hand back and under. One more deep inhale. And then as you exhale to release, take your hand back down, press yourself back into tabletop and switch sides. So my right arm is going to go up as I inhale, exhale to thread under, thread the needle under, and pressing the left hand firmly onto the ground to lift up, look up towards the ceiling, lifting my shoulder up higher. Again, feel free to stay here in this position, or big circles, left arm reaching around in circles one direction, then the other, or work on that rotator cuff, rotate your hands and tuck your finger into the top thigh. Breathing, so as I inhale, I'm opening the chest. As I exhale, I'm pulling in the lower belly to massage my lower organs in this twist. One more deep inhale. And then as you exhale, releasing, take your left hand back down, both hands back to that tabletop, and then we'll go into our balancing pose. So from here, go ahead and push yourself back up all the way to standing. We're going to body roll ourselves up. So super slow, let your spine roll, roll, roll all the way to standing. And what we'll do today is hand to big toe variation with tree pose. So with tree pose, you're going to take your foot to a comfortable position, whether it's on the inner thigh, your calf, or even just on the floor, and you can have your hands at your heart or up towards the ceiling. So we're going to move with our breath. So as you inhale, raise your arms, press your foot against your leg. As you exhale, open up your arms wide. Again, inhale, press your hands up towards the ceiling. Exhale, open your hands wide. Last time, hands to your heart. Inhale, and then as you exhale, we're going to go ahead and hold the outside of your knee or thigh out for hand to toe posture. So this position is first version where we're just having a bent knee option. You can grab your big toe on the inside of your knee, and you should feel a nice inner thigh stretch by just pressing your arm against your inner thigh. Third option is you can go ahead and extend. As you press your foot away, I'm also feeling that nice hamstring stretch. So feel free to do either version. Take a nice deep inhale. We're going to reach our arm up. Just a little bit of movement to work our core a little bit more. Exhale again. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. And we're going to release our leg and slowly go into dancer's pose. I forgot we're going to add this one. So taking my hand on the inside of my foot, reaching forward, pushing my foot back into my hands, holding here. Again, inhale to raise your arm, exhale to lower. Inhale, exhale, one more time. Inhale, exhale, and slowly release. Gently your foot back down to standing position, switching sides. Coming into tree pose, first position on the floor, calf or inner thigh. Pressing your foot into your leg, hips are parallel to your shoulders, hands at your heart. Inhaling, raising your arms. Exhale, hands to your heart. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. and exhale. This time, taking your hands on the outside of your sneeze, holding here. Option 2, around your big toe. Option 3, extend. And again, we're gonna move our other arm. Inhale up, exhale. See if you can look away from your leg that's working. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Going for dancer's pose. I'm just gonna move this way so you can see I'm flipping my hands open to the inside of my foot, pressing my foot back as I lean forward. Inhale, raising your arm up. Exhale, parallel. Inhale up, exhale down. Last time, inhale, exhale. Awesome. Slowly release, bring your foot gently down, hands to your heart. Take a moment to find your breath. Take 3 more deep, deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your nose. And when you're ready to open up your eyes, and that's it for today. Have a safe and awesome Wednesday. Thank you so much. Namaste.